Hey there, YouTubers and collectors. This is Salvador Los Angeles with my review of the brand new, eagerly anticipated, long-awaited, and long overdue Mummy action figure made by Mezco. Over 70 years ago, Universal Pictures introduced the world to fantastical creatures that gave names to our fears: Dracula, Frankenstein's monster, the Mummy, the Wolfman, and the creature from the Black Lagoon. These beloved characters have stood the test of time, endearing themselves to countless generations of adoring fans and ensuring their rightful place in cinematic history. In today's world of monsters, only the Universal monsters stand out as the classic spine-tingling icons that defined a genre and represent all that is macabre. Also available, Creature from the Black Lagoon and Frankenstein. This is Salvador Los Angeles with my review of the brand new Mummy action figure made by Mezco. Thank you for watching. So I try to get the Mummy into the same position he is in on the box. However, as you can notice, his left foot is not in the same position. He's not going to be positioned exactly as he is pictured on the box. But he still does look great. And I'll tell you, with this figure, I think Mezco is starting to redeem themselves after some of their recent releases which feature no articulation. Now, mind you, I'm not a big articulation person. I'm not an ACBA-er. I'm not big on posing, per se. But you know what? Give us something. And some of those recent Mezco releases had literally no articulation. So it's nice to have some. So Mezco has redeemed themselves once again with these stylized figures: the Creature, Frankenstein, and now the Mummy. So the word stylized has implications to it. That implies it has sort of a cartoony look. His body's going to be a little bit contorted. It's not going to be exactly the way he would be in the motion picture. Again, this is Boris Karloff from the 1932 motion picture. So he's going to be a little bit odd looking, a little bit cartoony looking. Let's look at his articulation. His head moves around a fair amount. Good deal there. He's got an ab crunch, or should I say an ab rotation. A lot of movement there on the abdominal region underneath the rib cage. And then he has a waist twist. You can twist his waist around. So lots of movement there underneath the rib cage, in the ab crunch, and then a waist twist. Lots of movement in his shoulders. Lots of great movement there. He's got a hinge and he's got a ball joint. So a fair amount of movement in his shoulders on both sides, left and right. He's got elbow hinge. You can, or should I say a swivel. You can swivel his elbow and then you can swivel his wrist. On the right side, the same thing. Move his shoulder around, ball and hinge, and then he's got a swivel at the elbow, and then he's got a swivel at the wrist. As we work our way down his lower body, he is lacking articulation in his hips, lacking articulation in his knees, and all we have is a ball joint at his ankle, and as you can see, his foot pops right off. And his feet are kind of giant, bigger than they are in the picture on the box, and bigger than the images that have been released for the last couple of years. Giant feet, almost as though his shoes are wrapped up in bandages as opposed to his feet, or should I say just his feet. So you can pop that right back on though, and that is on a ball joint. It's the same thing on the left foot and the right foot. It is a big ball joint that just swivels. It's merely a swivel. So not much going on as far as articulation from the waist down. From the back he looks really great. He's got all these bandages hanging from him. I think I'm kind of missing cloth. For some reason I just want a little bit of cloth because he is a mummy. He is wrapped in bandages. I would just like to have a little bit of cloth. I don't know why. Maybe because of the recent NECA Eddie mummy figure that you might have seen that has a lot of cloth around it, Mego style. I think I just want a little bit of cloth on this. But his face is awesome. Great image of Boris Karloff. That is the face of Boris Karloff, who played the mummy. Also, you might be familiar with Boris Karloff because he portrayed the iconic image of Frankenstein. Boris Karloff is Frankenstein. Boris Karloff is the mummy. So here he is looking great. Look at those wrinkles. Look at that aged appearance. Great looking face. Look at those dead eyes. Nothing but white. I'm not sure if that's movie accurate. I haven't seen the movie in so many years. But look at those dead eyes. Look at that great looking gray complexion and those great looking wrinkles. Face looks really great. Look at this hand. Dead hand with the ring on it. Look at those black nails. I really enjoy that. Really like great looking hands. It looks like something should be in them though. It looks like something in his right hand should have a scroll or something like that. Look at those great looking nails again. I love those black nails. Reminiscent of Herman Munster. If you know Herman Munster, he has these big black nails. So great looking hands and great looking nails on this figure. Mezco Mummy weighs 8.30 ounces or just over half a pound. The mummy stands approximately 9.5 inches tall. I really like this figure, but I'm not certain how much is actual appreciation for the figure that I have in front of me and how much is just excitement that we finally have this figure that we've been waiting at least 2 years to receive. Thank you, Mezco. Here's the mummy next to Chucky. Here's the mummy next to Freddy Krueger. Here's the mummy next to Frankenstein. This has been Salvador Los Angeles with my review of the Mummy figure made by Mezco. Thanks for watching.